Around late 2023, I found myself being quite literally the laziest I ever had been in my life. I couldn't train one weekend, and that created a cycle where I stopped training so hard. I still went to train, but I didn't want to. I'd come home tired every night, and instead of sleeping, I'd lay on the sofa and watch YouTube until I literally passed out sleeping, eating some food that was crappy and processed, feeling bad every morning. I couldn't get out of bed. I laid in bed longer and longer every morning. I started missing the bus. Man, and it never got better. No matter how long that school year went on for, it never got better. It only got better when I could sleep longer. And when I could sleep longer, I absolutely did. But every morning I dreaded going to school, didn't wake up, and didn't really want to do much. I wanted to skip training at times so I could, sit at home on the Xbox with my friends. And even though I didn't, because I have a strong mind at that, I really wanted to. And it was a consistent urge that never went away. And I was always trying to wonder, why do I always feel like being so lazy? Why do I always feel like being lethargic is the right answer? Was it my diet? What was it? And although it could have been my diet, I could have blamed the taco seasoning packet that you get in the UK in Tesco, but I refused to. I don't think it was that. I don't think the seasoning packet helped ruining my gut every day, but I don't blame that, There are two big causes to this laziness that was overshadowing and overcasting my entire life. And it all stemmed from my bedroom and sleep. I used to sit on the sofa and not sleep until probably gone 1 o'clock some days. Why? Well, I was tired. I fell asleep on the sofa. Crappy sleep with these LED lights and what's not. If you know anything about sleep, you know 3 important things. Is darkness, no distraction like random noises because they can spike your stress hormone, and actually to lay down and sleep in bed. Most importantly, above all 3 of those things actually, is what time you go to sleep at and if you're consistent with it. Now, I was consistently falling asleep on the sofa at 10:30 every night, but I wasn't consistently in bed ready for sleep until gone 1 o'clock. But it was never consistent even at that. First thing I've done to fix my flailing energy crisis was actually set a consistent bedtime for myself. Now, some people do have a consistent bedtime without actually realizing it because they go to sleep when they're tired. But what they don't realize is when they're tired, it's probably the same time every night because you have something in your body called melatonin that actually cycles around, and when you're ready for bed every night, your body's ready for sleep. What it's going to do is produce more melatonin and push you towards bedtime. So no matter if this is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, even midnight, as long as you go to sleep at the same time every night, I'm willing to bet that you will have more energy the next morning. Now, just a little heads up, of course, do not neglect your sleep. If you're young, sleep more. I wish I did that when I was your age too. But now I'm a bit older, I struggle to sleep 9 hours. But if you want to master energy, I think the most important thing first off is actually picking a bedtime and sticking to it as if it is the most important meeting of your entire existence every night. Without fail. If you fail once, it will completely ruin your system. And this isn't to scare you, this is just the truth. You can go like 15 minutes later. You can go 15 minutes earlier. But if you fail once and you go to bed at 1 o'clock, it will completely mess with your energy the next day, your hormone reparation and reproduction, and most importantly, your mood. We're just going to completely destroy you the next day. The second thing I did to fix my energy levels each morning was actually to be more excited about life. I wasn't excited to go to school, and therefore I wanted to stay in bed longer. Granted, I wasn't going to bed at the same time. Granted, I wasn't sleeping long enough for my age. I also didn't want to go to school, and therefore every morning I woke up and I was just like, whatever, I'll lay in bed. And it's quite funny because even back when I was way younger, back in 2021, I'd wake up every morning at 7:15, excited, not with an alarm either, excited to wake up because I couldn't wait to play Call of Duty and unlock the brand new camo Damascus and whatever other grind I was doing. I couldn't wait to hop on Rainbow Six Siege with my friends. I couldn't wait to actually get on the Xbox, and therefore, when I woke up, I jolted awake. I woke up without the cortisol spike. I just woke up instantly. It was madness. The same thing happens each day now. I'm actually excited to live. I'm excited to be blessed with another day. I'm really, really grateful, appreciative, and most importantly, excited. That gets me right out of bed. I'm not excited to lay down in bed. I'm excited to wake up. And because of how lazy I used to be, and I truly mean so lazy, I am more than confident that if you take these 2 pieces of advice that I implemented into my life, your life will change too. Honourable mention, if you watched to this point in the video, sleep long. Set yourself a longer sleeping time than you actually have to. If you don't wake up to your alarm, it's a bonus. It really is, right? If you just wake up naturally and you're like, whoa, hold up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to wake up at 6. That's a blessing in disguise, trust me. So set yourself slightly longer time than you actually believe you will need. And then if you need longer, you can have longer. If you don't need longer, you can wake up without an alarm and feel even more fulfilled every morning. I mean, how much better could you get than that, man? Literally a blessing in disguise. Just like I used to when I played computer games. Don't have the alarm at 7:15 or whatever. Just wake up. Just wake up, man. It's an absolute blessing. And once you can start to get to that area, I promise you that not only your energy will shoot up, but also your entire life quality will get better. And I don't think there's any greater achievement of fulfillment than those two things combined. More energy and a better life quality. I wish you all the best for today. And I hope that you can implement this tonight. The sooner you implement it, the better your life will become. My life's been extraordinary because of how much sleep I've been getting recently. And it's all because I overslept once that I've researched into it. And when I say I overslept, I mean I overslept. It was not good. However, that's besides the point. Whatever your reason is, I hope that it works for you, and I hope that you can actually feel even better than you ever have. This is more important than stretching in the mornings. This is more important than anything else. You get this right, energy is quite literally sorted for your entire life. So, I hope you implement it tonight, and most importantly, stay consistent with it. Take care, G.